I am going to go into the beard, okay? You can use a little bit of water in this. I put my tip of my brush into the water, not the whole brush, okay? That way the water doesn't get in the metal and run out. Also, remember to try to hold your brush down near the metal so you have more control over it, okay? So we're gonna go through like all the gray things first, all right? So I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go right around the pencil line on the nose. We're gonna pull some white through this with our rake brush afterwards. Let me turn off that sound. Sorry about that. There you go. Okay, so it can be a little bit darker, like towards the center there, but as you come out, it can be a little bit lighter. You can add a little bit more white. Another dry canvas. So you can either use the extender, which I keep right here on hand if I need it, or you can use a little bit more water. I'm fine with a little bit of water, a little bit of water right now. So I have this on hand. I have it in the studio. Miss Debbie said she bought it instead of just getting it for me too. You heard her the other day. She's too funny about that. Like anybody that works with us has they can just use the supplies, and she keeps buying stuff for home. Okay, so now I'm going to go on this other side. I'm going to get my gray in. By the way, Tracy, your patriotic gnome on the black canvas with the fireworks was fabulous. Like, fabulous. You did such a beautiful job. Yep, Marlene is a cancer survivor. She has been through the ringer. She has. And the Lindsay is here, and Katrina. Leslie, I'm so glad you can jump on. And Marlene, and during all of that, she also, I hope you don't mind me mentioning that she lost her husband as well. And so, she has pulled through very strong. I'm amazed by you, my friend. I see that I missed a little Arctic blue spot right there. I'll put that in afterwards. Do you see that? Right in here. I missed that. Let's put that in later. And Marlene raises money for a cure for cancer now. Like she has been the whole time. She did that when she was sick too, huh, Marlene? We prayed and prayed and prayed, and she's doing well. It was a lot to handle. She's a wonderful family. Okay, so I'm going to pull this out here. Chrissy and I were talking about that today because Chrissy, she's been my best friend my whole life since we were little. And when she lost her parents, and it's just, we talk about things, how weird, life just keeps going and you have to move forward and put one foot in front of another. And, it's crazy, So I'm getting you have to find your piece somewhere, somehow. Marlene is a beautiful, I think that what you paint the best, Marlene, you're a beautiful painter, but you paint landscapes the best. And she has her own take. I could pick out her painting out of hundreds of people, her own, she has her own style, and it's great. If I miss something, ask me again, because I'm painting and then I'm looking, because Leslie can't stay on. Okay, so we're getting all of our gray in. All right, we'll come back to this with the rake brush. I'm going to make it just a little bit grayer, right underneath, right in through here. Tiny bit. A little bit more of a shadow right here. So since we're not working on that black canvas, we have to build up our, we have to get some depth by building up our darkness. So I'm using the skinny part of this, and I'm lifting off, okay? Lifting off. So I'm going to get white, okay? I'm using a decent amount. I'm not watering it down too much, but it's got to be loose, all right? So we're going to leave it a little bit darker towards the nose, all right? So I'm going to lightly touch. We're going to leave some of the gray in there, and we're lifting off, okay? We can build this up. But don't lose, all of your darkness, towards your flesh-colored nose, okay? This gray right in through here, you're going to leave some of it. It's your lightest touch in through here. You can still bring some white over it, but light touch, okay? Light touch right there, Okay, I'll come back and I'm going to layer this up also. So this is where my hand is in front of the camera, so I don't have the best angle. I'll put my Arctic blue in there after we're done. I see how I missed that. I don't have that on my plate, so I don't want to make you wait for that. Do you ever do that? Like you finish something, you're like, oh darn, I missed that. Okay, we'll build that up after. And so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take my white and I'm going to start coming down here. So it's kind of like we're making a tree. First of all, you're going to leave a little darkness right there, but it's kind of a little bit straight in the middle, and then you're going to bend out this way towards the sides. So my touch is very light when I first go down on there, and then I press hard and I lift off, okay? And you're not going to start and stop at the same spot. So you're going to make those lines some up, some down when you start it, okay? Some you're applying a lot more pressure, some lighter pressure. Right, long strokes instead of short strokes on this one. And I layer this up, you know, pretty good. That was a little too much paint. And I bring it down around. And then we'll frame this in with our script liner too. I'll show you how to do that once we get that in. So I'm going to go back up here with some chunky paint, and I make some chunkier marks right here. This beard's a lot quicker than our other beard, I'll tell you. I was like, oh my gosh, we're done with this so fast. I mean, other ones don't take too long, but oh, we have to put our USA in it. Or, you know, we have people from other countries, so put your country in there. Also, use your own flag colors. I never even mentioned that, you know. Also, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to follow around these lines, and I'm kind of like skip like this. I am going to make a little bit of a point, like let it go up on the end. Okay, I need that a little bit darker right here. But see how light my touch is? Very, very light. I keep grabbing a little bit of water. I want this to fall through here. Okay. This pulls the whole thing together. And I'm going to go here. I still feel like that edge is bad there. And then I'm going to kind of make that separate a little bit there. Make sure you're resting your hand on something dry, even if you have to turn it. Okay, I am going to go around these edges right here, firm this up, and I'm gonna pull this down a little bit. I think I just made it crooked. Okay, so down here, what I want to do is, so get this edge like that. It could be a little bit thicker down here. And then I'm going to kind of like cut into this a little bit. So I'm going to start a little bit in through here. Around these edges, just a little bit. And pull this in right here. Just cut into his beard just a little. I just hit the white. Hold on. Making maybe another edge right there.